On a bike ride, Jody says, "I can't believe you're not making one of your stupid videos." Is that what you said? Yeah. So we are in Iowa near Woodward. Woodward. Alcohol strictly prohibited on trail. So we're on the High Trestle Trail, and we brought the van over and we're going to spend the night. Found a nice little campground, which is very difficult to find people that run it. Their socks in the box. I made that little wooden platform to sit on the bike rack. So we were in Tucson. Jody had an incident with the dog where he fell off the thing. Whoa, I almost went up there. Pause that while we're. Fireworks prohibited. Iowa Code 411A.62. So this is the High Trestle Bridge. Apparently they light this up at night, so we're going to come back at night. So this is nice. Madrid, 2.5 miles. Maybe we'll keep riding over all the way to Madrid. So that's the pretty view. Came across Route 30 through Iowa. So who would think Iowa would have something kind of cool like this? You know, just corn and pig farms. A little windy up here on the High Trestle Bridge. Jody stopped back there to take some pictures. She's the photographer. I'm the videographer. A little doohickey about water. So I have the little trailer behind me with the other two dogs. So I've got 3 dogs. So we're gonna ride back tonight. Check this out at night. Supposedly it's lit up. I'm not sure how many feet this is up here. Maybe 100 feet. It'd be kind of nice to kayak down through there. Although when you're kayaking, the shore looks the same a lot of times no matter where you're at, because you can't see beyond the trees that are beside you. So a lot of times rivers and stuff look cooler when you're up on top. So this bridge is 2.5 miles from Madrid and 2.5 miles from Woodward, Iowa. North of Des Moines. I'm not sure how far north of Des Moines we are. Maybe 25 miles, maybe. Like I said, we came across Route 30 and then ended up about 8 miles north of here and then dipped down. So it's probably close to 3/4 of a mile. My odometer said 122.5. Yeah, so it must be about 3/4 of a mile across. Yeah, it's pretty nice. you know, you build stuff like this, people come. So we came here, so we'll buy some gas, we'll buy some dog treats, we'll buy some food, we'll camp, we will buy some licorice. So, helps the economy.
You want to ride 2.5 miles to Madrid?
Sure. Mrs. Ambitious Jody. And then, there's the dogs. Making a video. Huh. Get in front of me so we can see socks. The internet people want to see socks. Yeah, socks, his box, that little wooden thing I got underneath it, I just built that. And it's attached to the bike rack so it won't fall off. Because we were in Tucson, his box fell off the bike and Jody dragged it about a mile before we realized that didn't happen. We're going uphill. So, can't see through the trees, but we're up here a ways. Yeah, who'd think Iowa would have anything cool? Gotta hand it to them. Plus the trail's like nice. I thought this would be blacktop. It's concrete. Concrete's nice until it starts cracking, and then it's harder to repair, I think, than blacktop. So, looks like they spared no expenses putting this together. We're going uphill right now, and lugging these dogs uphill is a chore. So I'm going to end the video for now and continue later. If you can see through the trees. Alright. Approaching the High Trestle Bridge, heading west from Madrid. So you're slightly downhill going west from Madrid, 2.5 miles to this. We're going like 12, 13 miles an hour, which is, we usually go about 10 miles an hour. This is very, very nice. So I'm going to stop up here. Hopefully the dogs don't fall off the thing. No horses on bridge. Park Trail Manager, or Ranger. So we already saw this once. You don't need to see it again, people. This is pretty cool. I'll quit recording because I'm going to come back here tonight and I'll record then. Continuing my video. Iowa Prairie. Right there, people. I know that because that's what the sign says. So we just went 12 miles. And 12 miles is a piece of cake. Unless you're lugging dogs around. So half this was uphill. It's downhill both ways. When I say both ways, it's downhill halfway to the bridge, then uphill to Madrid. The bridge is like in the center, and we are back to Woodward. I don't know what railroad this was at one time. So I think it's Woodward. Jody was calling it Woodward, like there's no W. There's a W in there. Woodward. Where's she at? She's way back there. All kinds of goods and services. So if you take this path here, you go over to the Whistlin Donkey. There's a campground back there to the right. Somewhere back there is our van. That's back there still. That's always a good sign when your vehicle is still there. Woodward. Well, painted rock of somebody. I think we should check out the town. I don't think Jody will approve. Water tower. Co-op. Oh, look, they got a painting of the bridge. It's probably about 7:30, getting close to 8 o'clock. Balance Fitness. Uptown Laundry. Woodward Hardware. Looks kind of dated. I get the stairs. Oil change, AC, brakes, tires. So the phone prefix here is 438. That's what the phone prefix was in Tampico. This post office looks a lot like Tampico's. Somewhere I lost Jody. There she is, it's way back there. People get ready to cross the road. It's a nice little town. Got the bike path going through it. Cayenne's Cafe. They're open. Make Iowa happen. Oh, I bet Jody went over there to take pictures of the painting on the side of the building over here. She likes stuff like that. They got the bridge thingy painting outside of the water tower. Water tower in Tampico. There's nothing painted on that, it's just rusty brown. I guess I missed my turn. That restaurant over there is the Whistlin Donkey. I'm anxious to see the donkey that whistles. So I've said it before, I'll say it again, this is a very nice. Riding back here, I was anxious to get back because I was exhausted. And then when I got back here, I decided to take a detour uptown. A little bridge. Ugh. So this is, if you go on Google Maps, this was a mobile home park and it's really scummy looking. And I couldn't figure it out. And I realized Google Maps was from 2009. But if you look at the satellite view, you can tell it's a campground now. So it's really pretty nice, except the way it's organized and managed is very odd. So there we are. Made it back. Back on the High Trestle Bridge. I just spent the last 5 minutes talking to my camera. Only realized I wasn't videoing. So anyhow, we're back in the evening. It's about 9 o'clock at night. I would call it past dusk. And it's actually looks a lot brighter in the video than what it does in real life. I'm looking through my camera thing. So I hear coyotes in the distance. So there's other people down there. I don't want to share the bridge with other people. I wish they would just leave so I could have this to myself. There's Chica. Do you hear the coyotes?
No.
Out in the distance. It's kind of a... I didn't know my light was on. Let me pause this. Continue my video. Right when I said the video, Jody starts yelling at me. Were you yelling at me?
No.
Oh, she wasn't yelling at me. So I wasn't right all the way across the bridge, but these people are down there like hogging it. Don't they know that we traveled 3.5, 4 hours to get here to ride across this at night? And we don't want them interrupting our video. I'm just kidding, of course. Unless they heard me and moved, then I'm serious. So that direction is Woodward, which Jody told me was pronounced Woodard. So if you've been watching this video right along and heard me call it Woodard, that's Jody's fault. So we got to the town, then I saw there was a W in there, Woodward. So I don't think those people are moving. Pretty cool. So kind of when you're riding through here, the way those squares are, it's like you're going through a tunnel and it's spinning. So if you're on drugs, you might want to like get off the drugs for a few days before you come through here so you don't freak out. It's almost a full moon, not quite. Yeah, and the moon is like reflecting off the Des Moines River there. You take a picture of the water down there glistening, the moonlight. She's gonna try. So I'm the videographer, Jody's the photographer. So it was pretty warm today, and 2 hours ago I was just sweating, and now we're kind of chilly. I won't say chilly, it's a beautiful night. It'd be perfect if the bugs weren't so bad. Yeah. So right before we got to the bridge, I could hear coyotes in the distance yipping. Did it? Yeah. Alright. Are we about ready? Looks like those people aren't leaving. I guess they're just hanging out. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe they're waiting for us to leave so they can walk across here. Somebody's grandma. Okay, I didn't drive 4 hours. And I have to ride across the entire bridge after dark. So still, it's past dusk. It's 9 something. So there's people there. I rode past the people. And then, so this is like 3/4 of a mile long or something like this bridge. So there's a highway bridge over here. I'm not sure what highway that is. Don't want to say Highway 17. So I knew they lit this up, but only part of it's lit up. I mean, there's lights along here, which are nice, but the blue lights down here, that only goes about 10 of these thingamajobs. So I think the view of the sun setting over there probably looks cooler in the camera than what it does in real life, even though in real life it looks pretty cool. Those clouds up there. So Jody didn't want to ride past these people, so she waited on the other side of the bridge pretty much. There's a couple different sets of people there. I'll probably pause the video as I go past them because when I rode past them the first time, the kid screamed real loud, "Watch out!" And when I approached him, I told him I was coming through, then he screamed, "Watch out!" But I don't think there's any of them in the group that I couldn't kick their ass. But me with my big back, I shouldn't be trying to kick people's asses. Alright. Fortunately, as we get to the cool part, that's where the people are. So, when I get up to the blue part, I might have to pause it for a few seconds. I see Jody up there, her red light. Okay, hang on for a few minutes. Okay, ran past the people. Jody waiting patiently for me. What option does she have? Waiting patiently for me? I got the video going, so no cussing and no cussing. She hates that rule, no cussing. Oh, there's some more peoples. I actually got 2 lights. We got all kinds of lights. I can't hear the music. Jody doesn't want me to get a copyright strike. I almost rolled through that goose manure. In your research, Jody, how long is this bridge? I was thinking it's more half a mile. At least a half a mile. I'm thinking 3/4. So I recommend if you're a bike rider or even just a walker, come over here. And now we gotta ride uphill for the next 2.5 miles. Was that in the brochure? Right uphill?
No.
You see my light going back and forth because I'm struggling to pedal. Yeah, I adjusted my light so the people can see. I see all the bugs coming at me. So, alright. the bunny rabbit. Alright, so the rest of the view for the next 2 miles is going to be just like this. And I don't think, if you want to watch this view, just rewind the video. Watch it like at 10% speed. And you can see it. We just keep rewinding the video. I got nothing else witty to say. Otherwise, I'd keep you entertained. So, alright. That wraps up the video. Hope you enjoyed it.